Hey Aquarius, welcome to my channel, welcome to my space. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your general messages, brief general messages. This is very impromptu. I was actually laying in bed and listening to some music, and something was just put on my heart to just kind of give some short readings, somewhat short readings to everyone for the month of October, because we are in some very intense times astrologically and cosmically. I'm not going to get into the astrology or, but I'm also not here to get into detail about what you're going through or give you answers or like dig into like what you may be dealing with, Aquarius, sun and rising signs for the month of October. This is more just advice, overall advice for you guys, okay? Overall advice. It does not matter what you're dealing with. This is spiritual advice for each and every one of you who come across this video. Whether you're dealing with romance, whether you're experiencing a friendship, family situations, good or bad, financial situations, your career, your health, your self-esteem, your spirituality, your conscious and subconscious mind, whatever it is, whatever doubts or fears you have, or just questions that you may have about any circumstance or experiences you may have in this month of October. This is just me giving you advice and guidance, regardless of what you're going through. I'm not going to get into detail about it. I'm just going to give you advice based on what my spirit guides give me in these cards. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple oracle messages, and we're going to dig into the tarot later. Okay, afterwards, but everybody's reading has been about 20 minutes tops, nothing more than that, because it is late and my schedule has become very, very busy. So, but I still want to make sure that I'm giving you guys guidance for the month of October. So these videos, this particular video is not going to be as, edited, in a pretty way necessarily. This is just a reading that I'm just putting up. I have been sick for the past week. I had a head cold and my voice left. So if my voice sounds a little bit hoarse or sounds different, it is because I did lose my voice, but it is recovering now. It's almost done being recovered. So just bear with me. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Aquarius, sun and rising signs. For your advice and guidance for the month of October 2023. Let's see here. We have 2 eclipses as well, so that's going to be affecting all of us. For Aquarius, sun and rising signs, for advice for Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Ooh, that's a lot. Advice for Aquarius, sun and rising signs for the month of October 2023, spirit guides. Let's see. Ooh, your cards are flying for some reason. I don't know why. I want to make sure that I get the right card. Spirit guides, ancestors, universe source, what messages of guidance and advice do you have for Aquarius, sun and rising signs? Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Trust. Trust the process. That's what I'm getting. Aquarius. Trust the process. There is another energy apart from you or outside of you. Could be another person or just people in general during this time, where you may feel like, can I trust that? This could even be just yourself. You may feel like, can I really trust myself to accomplish that? Can I really trust myself to not do that? Yeah, we have anger. This was one of the cards that wanted to fly out. Aquarius, be very careful this month with your emotions. I feel like that's just a general message for everybody right now, given the themes of, you know, astrological themes going on. Because it's interesting, this card says trust, and it has like two symbols or two objects here, and there's one heart. There is someone, there's a lot going on here, Aquarius. There is someone in your life, someone close to you, someone who you have kind of merged your heart to, or maybe you're afraid to, because you may feel that this person gets on your nerves or they anger you too much, whether they mean to or not. I'm getting Aries energy for some of you. Maybe you have Aries in your chart, or you're dealing with an Aries, or there's just a lot of fire, okay? There's someone here, or there's a situation where Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, where someone really pushes your buttons, and they may not mean to. There may be times where they do it on purpose because they just know you. They know what triggers you. Do not, I'm getting the sense that there's someone in your life who does not intend to hurt you, but they just do things that you're just like, why do you do that? Like, how many times do I gotta tell you not to do that? How many times do I gotta tell you, like, I don't like that, or whatever? How many times do we gotta talk about this, right? You may not see this person as trustworthy, and that may not be something that you're willing to say out loud to them or to anyone else, because if you say it out loud, you may feel like, well, I'm setting this whole thing up for failure, or I'm looking like the stupid one, because, like, why am I in a situation where I don't even trust this person, right? Like, why am I even in this situation? Like, am I stupid? Am I blah, blah, blah? And it's like, but there's a lot of love here. Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs, there's a lot of love here. And that's fine, like, that's fine. And there may be anger because, like, there's just things that are left unspoken. Maybe you really need to tell somebody, like, I'm scared of, like, this not working out because I love you, and, like, I just want you to do things the way I would, like, you know, you may need to put it a certain way where it's not angry, it's not just you seeing red. What are you afraid of, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs? What are some triggers, some mental triggers that you have that this person may not intentionally trigger? Okay. Peace. Okay. You need some time to yourself, or you need some time alone with this person. Someone is determined here to make this work. To some degree, like, it's almost like even though you don't trust this person fully, or the situation fully, it's like this, you still are trying to find a moment of, like a place of peace in this situation, because it seems whoever this is or whatever the situation is, it's like you've been longing for this, or this is really near and dear to your heart, Aquarius. Okay. Yeah. You may tend to isolate yourself a lot from this situation. However, your intuition is telling you something, Aquarius. And you need to be confident in what your intuition is telling you, not your heart. Your heart is what's telling you not to trust this situation. Your intuition is the one that's telling you, like, pull your, just kind of, don't isolate yourself from this. How can you help the situation? Do you truly believe that this is meant for you? Because with these eclipses that are coming up and Scorpio energy and Pluto energy, it's like, we don't have room to be in a situation that we're not sure about. Doesn't matter how bad it looks to other people. Doesn't matter how much you argue. It doesn't matter how much this person gets on your nerves. Doesn't matter how many setbacks happen. You have to know exactly what is for you. And if you're in a situation where you're just like, I'm still not sure about it, what are you doing there? Or is there something that you're not paying attention to that's showing you, no, this is for you? You're just afraid, right? And that is a huge turning point when you realize, Aquarius, sun and rising signs, when you finally realize like, oh, I'm just scared. Or I'm letting my trauma or my past dictate how I navigate this present situation. When you really, when that light goes on for you, that's a huge turning point. But if you're still like, fake it till you make it, I'm just gonna be unhappy until things get better. I don't think that you're gonna be happy this time around for the rest of this year. It's just gonna feel so empty, right? You're gonna feel so isolated, right? I get the sense that there are those of you don't realize that you're actually isolating yourself from this person, or you're isolating yourself from some happiness here, true happiness. You're isolating yourself from thriving here. Ooh, it's a lot that I'm getting here, Aquarius, sun and rising signs. Whatever you're dealing with, whether it's friendship, family, business partnerships, a job, how you make money, a romantic partnerships, committed or not, with or without children, married or not. There are trust issues here. Subconsciously or consciously, whatever, whether you admit them or not. There are trust issues here that you have. And it may have nothing to do with this person or this situation. It has everything to do with your past. And it's almost like you can't find a moment's peace because you're actually manifesting this animosity through your interior existence, right? Your internal existence. Your inner house is not at peace because of some past scenarios. And this may be this may be a tough pill for you guys to swallow. Some of you guys may listen to this and be like, no, I'm good. Are you? There may be some people in your life or certain circumstances that's literally there to force you to see yourself in a situation. Because there may be just someone that you're dealing with, they just don't know better. They need help. This situation, there's a lot of trust needed. There's a lot of peace that's needed here. You have the giraffe, visionary. What vision do you have, or what vision have you had about a certain situation, Aquarius? There's a certain vision that you have about your career. There's a certain vision that you have about your romantic partnerships, whether you're single or not. Like, there is a vision. Like, if you're single, you may have a vision of the type of relationship you want to be in. And that's the relationship that you want. And you're not going to settle for less. And if you have, that means you're not upholding this vision that you have. If you are in a relationship or in a job or what have you, whatever situation that you're in, let's just use a relationship, for example. If you're in a relationship right now like, this is my person. But at the same time, you're doubting it. Is this your vision? Do you have faith that this person will fulfill that vision? And so alongside you? Or are you doubting that this is good for you because it's hard? Because this person triggers some past memories that have nothing to do with them for some of you. Right? Protection. You have the sea turtle. You're fine, Aquarius. The universe, wherever you are now, and you've been shown time after time that this is your gem, this is yours. It's yours. You've manifested this blessing, whatever this blessing is. And if this blessing hasn't hit you yet, stay true to the vision. This is not the time to lose hope. This is not the time to lose your shit and get angry and get sad and let your emotions get in the way and just, just be committed to these trust issues. You're disrupting your own peace here. You are fine. The universe is making sure that you are safe, you are protected. If you are still in a relationship with someone who is hurting you and abusing you, you're in the wrong place. You need to get into the universe's, you need to get in your ancestors or your creator's circle of protection. So if that means you need to let go of a relationship or a job or a career path that is not standing, like living up to your vision, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, what is happening? Right? I'm not trying to be mean or, but what's the point, Aquarius? You guys are intelligent. Aquarius, sun and rising signs. You guys are not stupid, okay? You guys are one of the smartest signs of the zodiac. So if you are still in a situation that you know you shouldn't be in, you know good and well that you're holding on because there is a fear there. You are afraid of something. You know better, right? You're like the light of the zodiac, Why are you holding on to this? Well, it doesn't matter even if it's the closest thing. It's like if you've been with somebody and it is not living up to your vision, you are not happy at all. They don't give you, you don't feel any, you don't feel like, okay, this is fulfilling me. What are you doing? But if you're in a situation, Aquarius, sun and rising signs, where you are in love with this person, like you feel safe, most of the time at least, or whatever, if you feel safe, and maybe this person just makes you angry and they kind of trigger certain memories for you, and you take that as because there are those of you, you're with somebody, or you're in a situation that is meant for you. It is positive, it is going to blossom as time goes on. It's just that you and this person need to push through some barriers here. Both of you, or are all parties involved. Because there's some trust issues here. Like, this person is not abusive. They may have their problems, right? Let's pull some tarot really quickly for Aquarius, sun and rising signs for October 2023, advice and guidance for them, spirit guides. But yeah, this person may have their problems and things like that, but it's quite possible, Aquarius, that you've kind of, translated their behavior as like, oh, they're here to hurt me. They don't care about me. When in reality, maybe they just don't know. How are you communicating with them to where they understand this? Does this person really know what you've been through? Do they really know that certain things that they do is actually triggering some bad memories or triggering some type of, trust issues or anger inside of you? You may have taken a break from this person, or maybe you and this person just need to be at a distance. Some of you guys need to go on a vacation together with this person, or you just need to go on vacation on your own. Okay, because you have the Ace of Cups here. That's beautiful to see. Love seeing that. Ace of Swords here. Beautiful to see. And the Four of Swords. So there is someone here, you know, maybe you took a break, but I'm really just seeing that there's peace here. There's peace. If you want it. Another ace. There is peace, there is clarity, there is reciprocity, there is love, your cup overflowing. There's great sex, there is a new passion job, there is a new passion project, there is a new career path or a new cycle within a career path. There is a raise, there is a lot of beautiful things here for you, Aquarius. And it's really gonna take you being at peace with where you're at, or being at peace with where you're going. Does that make sense? Let's clarify these cards here, Aquarius, Sun and Rising signs. There's a lot of beautiful things happening here for you, Aquarius. You just may not see it because of this trust issue that you have, or trust issues that you have. And there's anxiety here, there's doubt, there's fear, I'm getting like heart palpitations or like racing thoughts, bad dreams. There may be some anger issues. Again, there's some like snippiness where some of you guys may have felt like, you know, I've always been snippy, you know, I'm always like that. Well, there may be a reason for that. You need to see a different perspective of your situation with the Hanged Man, because your cup is about to be filled. There's just a lot of healing that needs to take place in this situation or this relationship here. Yes, because you may not realize this, Aquarius, but there's a fight that you got into recently, or there's a fight you may get into this month. It's really going to give you some truth, some hard truth, okay? And this may come from the other person, or this may come out of you. There's something that you've been holding on to, you've been biting your tongue on this, and it's going to come out through an argument. Yeah, because you've been holding on to it. You've been holding on to what you think makes sense about this whole situation, or this other person's been holding on to it. You've been sleeping on it, like you're just like, nope, this is what I believe, this is how I feel, blah, blah, blah. You know, this is what I'm gonna do. Excuse me. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. If you're stuck in a situation, it's because you want to be stuck. This is your doing, Aquarius. Can't blame anybody else. You're too smart for that. But if you change your perspective of what your success, or what your healing, and what your happiness is it looks like for you, because you may have a weird perspective of what your happiness is, or you may have lost sight of your vision of what your happiness looks like in your life. And you haven't made peace. Somebody just has not made peace with a decision that they've made, or they just haven't been at peace in their life in a long time. You've been just overworking your brain, and you're just full of anxiety and racing thoughts and intrusive thoughts for others of you. There's a lot of stubbornness here. Some of you guys have Taurus in your chart, big time. Okay? And yeah. You're gonna be okay, Aquarius. Don't think otherwise. But you gotta trust the process here in this situation. And if you're in a situation where you're supposed to be trusting the process to get you out of the situation, get out of the situation. But others of you, you're in a very blessed situation. It's just that, like, again, you got trust issues and you need to work on that, because that's going to block you moving forward, or it may cause you to destroy a relationship that was supposed to really fulfill you in the future moving forward. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that made sense. Much love and light to all of you. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading. Bye, Aquarius.